So remember how we talked about the fact that our psychology and personality is shaped through our past experiences? It's because we've been conditioned for certain behavior and the way that we respond to the world based on that behavior. So we are the product of the lives that we have lived. So if we accept that, then we obviously cannot create from that place. So now we get a chance to unlearn what we have learned, all the conditioning that have been put forth for our survival, okay? And remember who we truly are in the very core, the very essence of who we are, down to subatomic level. And this is what human design explains to us, is that 88 degrees or 88 days before our birth, a lot of aspects of our being have been imprinted by the neutrino that has been passed through us. And the neutrino is the subatomic particle in the study of quantum physics. It's that mass zero, okay? The part of you that's the neutrinos, okay? And they pass through creating an imprint. And these imprints create what is referred to as the human design or the self and who you naturally are and how you're naturally supposed to show to the world. So the energy of who you truly are is consistent and fixed, and it's sustainable. So the part of you that are not imprinted in the original makeup is referred to the not self. This is when you're not being yourself, okay? This is not when you're not feeling like you are on the right path to being who you are. And when you're not being yourself, you're more susceptible to influence to the external influence and the conditioning of others and observing the energies around you. So what human design does, as I mentioned before, it gives you the blueprint of how you are truly meant to show up in the world, both in business and your personal life, in every single second, actually. And this is why they refer to this as the science of differentiation. Okay, because it tells you about how you're so unique to the world, and finding that uniqueness of who you are helps you thrive. So when it comes to marketing, I used to spin my wheels because I was trying to follow way too many gurus, okay, getting nowhere. And I didn't know why things weren't working. Like I was getting on phone calls, trying to close clients from cold calls, until I realized that my unique blueprint as a projector without an invitation feels like a sword penetrating somebody. It comes out forceful. So that's not actually a way for me to authentically market myself because of my energy type. And when people are not aligned with their energy type, that's when they experience resistance, right? Because they're trying, but they're not getting anywhere. So what human design is showing us is that it's actually much easier once you learn how to show up authentically in both your business and your personal, because you don't have to do the things that everyone tells you you're supposed to do if they're not correct for your energy type. Okay, so this like cracks the code on reality and how to live with ease, because once you understand these codes, once you understand how you work energetically, you start showing up that way and things come to you. And that's how everything changed for me. And this is how I've built this mega online brand and became this go-to authority when it comes to human design, energetics, messaging, marketing. Okay? And this is how my engagement has tripled, and my business blew up in just a few months. And as many one-to-one sessions as I was having in the beginning, it helped me understand my own design in comparison to other people's design. And it got me to the point of being able to look at a human and really see their design right away, and how we can collaborate even without reading their design. Okay? So now, because of being able to help people on such a high level, because they stop the self-sabotage for the rest of their lives, because they start living as themselves, I feel that I am bringing the highest possible value to people's lives that have been self-sabotaging or in the wrong relationships or in the wrong business or not being able to create a business. Okay. So it's a total game changer. And if you are really feeling this in your body, that this is a beautiful tool to experiment with, as well as gain more experience so you can understand humans at the very core, then I highly recommend starting to do readings. And just literally keep reading it, because you're going to start having higher levels of awareness as you are reading the readings for other people. Okay, you're going to start to realize so much more about lives. And the more experience that you gain in reading, you'll be getting comfortable with it. And then you'll be able to start charging for it hundreds of dollars and create packages around this, if this is something that lights you up. So let's just say understanding human design and really living it, it makes life so much easier and more fulfilling. Okay, a type of joy that I've never experienced after doing anything else in my life. And most of you know, like, I've done the psychedelics, I've integrated through the writing, but it wasn't until human design that I was able to really strategically, systematically understand how my system operates, and then be able to experience a higher level of success and then replicate it by teaching other people how to live into the highest version of themselves too. Because human design doesn't tell you to believe anything. It just gives you an experiment of how to project your energy correctly, how to use the right strategy, your own gifts, your own defined center to be the best version of yourself. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lesson.